Yo, what is up? Andy Alonso here. So I just completed my ultra reading, and these are my 5 books that I chose. I picked Tough Times Never Last, but Tough People Do. I also got Speed of Trust, uh, Principle Centered Leadership, and The Power of Affirmations. And the last one is Brian Tracy, Time Management. Alright, so basically, I woke up this morning, starting out with the Ultra Read. So, basically, what I got out of the book, I'm gonna go with this one first, Time Management. What I picked was the first chapter that I chose was Overcoming Procrastination, and basically, what I gained from it was the difference between people that procrastinate and people that are more productive is like their priorities that they set. So, like pretty much like the people that are procrastinating are letting that happen because they think that the task that they need to get done is too big, so they just feel like they don't need to get it done. But in actuality, it's the other way around. It should be they should get those things done and worry about the least things that shouldn't be getting done. So it's more important to be getting the biggest things done than the small things, because the small things you can procrastinate because it's not that big, so it's not it's not that big. And another thing that I got from it was having that like do it. It was talking about like affirming to yourself. If like you feel like you're procrastinating, affirm to your head, start telling yourself like 20 or 10 times like I'm doing it, like do it now, do it now, do it now. Like just tell yourself that, and then eventually you're just gonna end up doing it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Really good book, Brian Tracy. Recommend it. And the other one I got was Powerful Affirmations. Basically, I just wanted to figure out a better way to just start changing my thoughts and stuff. Just having better affirmations, getting rid of those negative thoughts, daily. So basically, I picked chapter 3, which is steps in changing our thought climate. So it says the first way to start changing your negative thinking is being aware of your negative thinking. As soon as you start being aware and conscious of that negative thinking, um, you know, things start getting better. It talks about how you should always. It's better to write down those negative thoughts and transform those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So whatever it is, like you're calling yourself fat, instead of calling yourself fat, call yourself skinny. Just whatever it is, recognize and be aware of those thoughts, those negative thoughts, and write them down, and then right beside it, write the positive like affirmation for it. So I got a lot of value from that. So that's good. I'm start doing that. Um, Third book, I got Principles Centered Leadership. This one really good. Um, Chapter I chose was 7 Habits Revisited, and the 7 habits are. I'm just gonna say them really quick. Alright. Alright, 7 habits are: be productive. Second, begin with the end in mind. Third, put first things first. Fourth, they when think win-win. Sorry. Uh, Number 5, seek first, understand, then to be understood. Okay, and then number 6 is synergize, synergize, and number 7 is sharpen the saw. Okay, so what I got from these books, from what I got from these 7 habits was basically okay, hold on, let me see what I got. Okay, so the first one is being proactive. That's like literally being aware of yourself, being aware of things around you. You know, stop blaming people for your actions. I feel like a lot of people blame other people and they use that to empower yourself. So it just shows your weakness. So you don't want to do that. You want to take control. So it's like about being proactive. You have control of your life. And the second habit is begin with the end in the mind below of imagination. So it says basically write down all of your ideas. Write down all your ideas so you can actually like you know look at them and review them. So I thought that was really cool. And another one, I'm just gonna do the last one because it's actually a lot. Okay, so the third one's basically willpower is just kind of self-disciplining yourself and like coming through with all the tasks. So that's a really good book. I kind of took a while. This one was kind of hard for me, but I mean it's a good book. Love it. Speed of Trust. I really like this one. My intention was to just be more trustworthy for people, so I wanted to build that skill. And the chapter I picked was behavior. Talk straight. Basically, I ever like had this like a situation where you didn't really like explain the whole situation. You kind of just like half-ass it. I don't know. Like it's like for example, like it's kind of like you're lying to yourself and you're not really being straight up with the person. It's like say like yesterday you and I had a conversation about something and you were telling me your opinion about it and how you didn't like it, like you didn't like your job and all this stuff, and you think that it's just that you feel like things can be better. And then the day, like next thing you know, I decided to talk to like the CEO of the company, and then I put you pretty much on blast, as I would say. I said like, you know what, Andy, I mean, you know, Frank was telling me that he hates his job and he wishes he could get 2 more hours, and you know what, we should fix that for him, and just basically like saying all these stuff, and when we look at Frank, he's just like kind of like resisting the thought like, no, I didn't say that, like I just like was thinking in the moment, but like I wasn't like really like trying to say it. It's kind of like pretty much just not being straight up with yourself, and it's talking about like when you're talking to people, be straight up because it just shows like a lot of character, and when like when you do that kind of stuff, it just shows that you can't be really trusted. So like be straight up with what you're gonna say and like actually like communicate what you're gonna say, because I mean, yeah, it's just not cool. It's just it's all about being honest. That's what I feel like in the book. So that's a good one. And the last book, wow, the last book, can't believe we're here, was basically let's see, tough. Okay, last book was basically tough times never last, but tough people do. The chapter I chose was faith can move your mountains. Okay, one of the things that caught my attention more is faith never fails a person. We fail when we give up on faith. That stuck out with me a lot just because I feel that once we give up this faith, we stop growing, we stop kind of wanting, and it's hard, to keep the faith inside, because you have all these things going on, so it's so understandable. And another way to keep that faith, what I learned is making sure like as soon as you have that idea of whatever it is you want, that you take you take that faith, whatever it is you want, like write it down. Talks about like writing it down and making sure that like you're confident with it. So that's a pretty good one. And second one is testing it, pretty much just doing it, taking action on like whatever it is you're taking faith in, just start doing it little by little. And the last one is investing in it. Pretty soon, like you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be able to put money into it, put energy into it, and like make something huge out of it. So just have faith, pretty much. Don't lose that faith. The end quote I thought was really cool is, "There will never be another now. I'll make the most of today. There will never be another me. I'll make the most of myself." That is deep. So that was my 8-figure ultra read. I hope you guys got some value. I know it kind of took a while, but I'm actually still waking up, so I actually want to create this as a habit. Wake up every morning and then just tackle $5 every morning. So I mean, it's really cool. I have a little back, nice view. So just really excited. And thanks, guys. I'll see you guys soon.